Greetings and salutations, this is Huge Ass! I've got another video that's on the different side again today. Today I'm going to feature this pleasant young lady from Poland. Her name is Anna Marisax. Now about a year ago she came to my hometown of Brisbane in Queensland, Australia. Whoever was telling her what she was looking at often got it wrong. So I thought I'd have a look at Anna's video and be a homegrown tour guide and show the rest of you what she was actually looking at in Brisbane, Australia. And as this necessarily means I'll be using quite a bit of Anna's material, I'll just remind everyone that fair use includes the use of such material for the purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching and parody. So I'll be criticising where she got things wrong, and there might be a little bit of parody here and there, and I'll be teaching you what Brisbane is all about. Anna starts in probably the most tranquil part of Brisbane City, the Botanical Gardens.
Yes, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm in Brisbane, in a tropical city of Australia.
Well, technically Brisbane is subtropical. Its latitude is 27.5 degrees south. To be tropical, you have to be north of 23.5 degrees south, at least in the southern hemisphere. Yes, this is a nitpick. Go, Anna.
As you can see, the city is behind me, and these are the Botanical Gardens. We're just gonna enjoy the day here today. Unfortunately, I just have one day in between my flights to another destination, so I'll try to show you as much as I can. Right now we are in the Botanical Gardens, super windy and fresh. As you can hear, the city is right behind me, over there. And this park is actually super nice because you can relax during the day and just like have a picnic or grab your friends. And this is what Aussie life is all about. It's about chilling after work, skateboarding, doing all these kind of things, surfing, you know, but the closest beach from Brisbane is 1 hour away. So it's more about the city life here and the parks.
But you said surfing was one of the things people in Brisbane do. And then you said they didn't. Go, Anna.
As well as, you know, like the observatory points.
I presume something got lost in translation here. There's no observatory in Brisbane. So where's this observatory point? Go, Anna.
So, as you can see, bamboo trees are very popular in Australia. You usually have like koalas, you know, in them.
What? Koalas in bamboo? What? Come on, Anna, even the Poles know that koalas eat exclusively eucalyptus leaves. If you find a koala in a patch of bamboo, it's starving. Go, Anna.
And they're like the symbol of Australian flora.
I hope she actually meant to say fauna instead of flora, because that means she was referring to the koalas. And yes, you call them a symbol of Australian fauna. If she meant flora, she's referring to the bamboo, and that's not native to Australia. So how could it be a symbol of Australian native flora? Go, Anna.
So there's a lot of them everywhere, and also eucalyptus. And actually you even have honeys that are like eucalyptus flavor or even like bamboo flavor.
Well, you often get eucalyptus added to honey to give that sort of flavour for cough drops and things like that. But bamboo honey? I mean, if there is such a thing, it's incredibly rare. Anna doesn't look very naive to me, so you'd think she'd know that. Anyway, let's leave the bamboo alone and go for a walk down by the lily pond, alright? Go, Anna. Okay, enough of that. Let's go for a walk by the river.
This is the riverside in Brisbane, and you can take walks or jogs here every day. These are the kangaroo cliffs just behind me. They're like the top place here to see in Brisbane. And as you can see, there's a lot of boats parked here. They're just fishing boats. They're just fishing boats, and I guess people park them here when they go, you know, on the town.
not fishing boats at all. It's pretty clear that they're not. There's no nets or anything like that. They're just pleasure craft. People actually live on those boats. They just want to be right in the middle of the city, and they get to enjoy the Botanical Gardens as their backyard. It's a great place to be, really. Personally, it's not a substitute for a house. From here, she wanders over to the Queensland State Parliament House, which is on the edge of the Botanical Gardens, and then goes for a walk up George Street towards the Queen Street Mall. There's a couple of things wrong on the way. Go, Anna.
So we're gonna go to check out the famous Elizabeth Street right now with all the shops. So you guys, we just saw the Botanical Garden and it's time for coffee tasting now.
No. Elizabeth Street isn't famous for anything as far as I'm aware. And where you actually go is the Queen Street Mall, Queen Street. Queen Street's the main street of Brisbane, so that's a little bit more famous, I guess. It's where most of the city shops are, although these days most of the shops are out in the suburbs at places like Garden City and Carindale and Toowong and all sorts of other places. No one really goes into the city to shop anymore. Go, Anna.
Right on my right, there's the casino, and behind me, the famous Elizabeth Street with all the shops.
So after building up that we're going to the famous Elizabeth Street with all the shops, which of course was actually Queen Street, all she does there is buy a juice. And then we cut to some golf course somewhere, not in the city obviously, and she's found some kangaroos. Good on her. Go, Anna.
Guys, I feel like my trip to Australia is completed now. Look at all these kangaroos. I have to be quiet. Kangaroos. Oh my god. Guys, I found kangaroos. So we have to be really quiet because I don't want to scare them off. Crazy, I'm so happy.
A lot of golf courses are built on swamps, or in this case right near the river. Because of the water requirements of golf courses, you often see kangaroos coming out to eat on the greens at sunset and sunrise. So this is a good place to see kangaroos if you come to Australia. Go, Anna.
So you guys, I got closer to the kangaroo. It's just there. He seems to be very occupied. I think he's eating, so I don't want to disturb him. The sunset is about to set. Oh, he's coming towards me. He's looking at me, look. He's looking at me. Wow, so happy to see that.
Yep, the kangaroo was looking at you. I suspect he's not the only one. So the sun goes down and she heads to South Bank, across the river from the city. South Bank was built on the former site of World Expo 88. Go, Anna.
So it's evening time right now, as you can see, guys, and look at that, it's 8 p.m. right now. People are swimming, enjoying their time in the pool, and it's super warm. Like, I love this Aussie life. Let's see, there's a beach on the other side.
Thanks.
Oh, no comment. I was just enjoying the cinematography. But that's pretty much it. That's what she showed of Brisbane. There's so much more I could show you. Maybe I'll do a separate video on that. But thank you, Anna, for coming to Australia. I would have loved to have met you. Please come again soon. And if you're not already subscribed to Anna Marisax, please go to her channel now. There's a link in the description. And as I pointed out, I necessarily used a lot of Anna's material here because it's a criticism and parody and instructional video on what she did. So under fair use, that should be fine. But Anna, if you do have a problem, please contact me before you do anything. I'm sure we can figure out something. But thank you once again for your video, and come to Brisbane again soon. So there's nothing left to do but cue the corgi.
You're despicable.